Good morning, and welcome to your AIDailyPress morning podcast for March 26, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. We're tracking several developments in the ongoing U.S.-Iran conflict. Firstly, talks between the United States and Iran are reportedly underway, with Egypt, Pakistan, and Turkey mediating between the two nations. Although Iranian leadership has denied these reports, diplomats and analysts believe a negotiated settlement could be within reach. Secondly, the U.S. has presented proposals to Iran, including a ceasefire, reopening the Strait of Hormuz, and lifting economic sanctions. In return, Iran demands a complete halt to aggression, mechanisms to prevent future attacks, and compensation for war damages. Lastly, tensions remain high, with Israel expressing reservations about a ceasefire and the global economy feeling the effects of the conflict. The United Nations has called for an immediate ceasefire, while European leaders have offered to facilitate negotiations. The path to peace will require courage, compromise, and a willingness to listen. We'll continue to provide in-depth coverage and analysis as this situation unfolds. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then shall know what's right now. Firstly, the situation in the Middle East remains precarious, with a massive U.S. military buildup and thousands of soldiers from the elite 82nd Airborne Division being sent to the region. This has raised concerns about potential ground operations and the humanitarian impact on civilians caught in the crossfire. We're also seeing a crisis in U.S. airport security, with the ongoing Department of Homeland Security shutdown resulting in unprecedented wait times and mounting hardships for unpaid airport workers. Additionally, fighting has resumed along the border between Afghanistan and Pakistan after a temporary ceasefire expired, resulting in civilian casualties and destruction of military posts. The conflict between these two nations has raised concerns about regional stability and the potential for further escalation. These stories highlight the complex and interconnected nature of global conflicts and the need for diplomatic efforts to find peaceful resolutions. We'll continue to bring you updates and analysis on these developing stories as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, the escalating conflict in the Middle East has sent oil prices soaring, with some analysts predicting they could reach $120 per barrel if the situation persists. This surge is likely to have significant implications for the global economy, including potential increases in inflation and impacts on trade balances. In another surprising turn of events, gold, traditionally a safe haven asset, has failed to rise during this crisis, instead plummeting due to liquidity and positioning issues. Market analysts attribute this trend to fund managers reallocating their capital and the strengthening U.S. dollar rather than a loss of faith in gold as a safe haven. Lastly, Partners Value Investments LP has reported a net loss of $1.47 and $3 billion for 2025. Citing changes in market value and foreign exchange fluctuations as contributing factors. Despite these challenges, the company remains confident in its ability to navigate the current environment and generate long-term value for shareholders, particularly with Brookfield Corporation and Brookfield Asset Management Limited's plans to expand operations. That's a quick rundown of today's top stories. As always, we advise investors to stay vigilant and adapt their strategies to respond to shifting market conditions. And remember, as I always say, don't let the headlines dictate your decisions. Focus on confirmation signals and wait for the price to reclaim key levels before re-entering the market. Stay informed, and we'll catch you in the next update. Now, for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, NASA has unveiled an ambitious plan to establish a lunar base with a budget of approximately $10 billion per phase. The goal is to expand our knowledge of the universe, drive technological innovation, and inspire future generations. International partners are on board, recognizing the significance of a lunar base for human exploration. Secondly, NASA's new administrator, Jared Isaacman, has made returning humans to the moon a top priority. A team led by Carlos Garcia is working tirelessly to make this vision a reality, with a focus on collaboration, innovation, and determination. Lastly, researchers have discovered a previously unknown space cavity that's shielding the moon from harmful cosmic rays, even when it's outside the Earth's magnetic field. This breakthrough has significant implications for future space missions, particularly those aimed at returning humans to the moon, as it can help mission planners mitigate radiation risks. These stories highlight the rapid progress being made in space exploration and the importance of continued research and collaboration. We'll be following these developments closely, so now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, in the realm of NFL news, the free agency period has been nothing short of dramatic. High-profile signings have underscored the intense competition among teams to attract and retain top talent. Notable deals include contracts for tight end Isaiah Likely with the New York Giants, linebacker Devin Lloyd with the Carolina Panthers, and others, signaling a season that promises to be filled with unexpected moves and thrilling matchups. Shifting gears to international football, or soccer as it's known in some parts of the world, Italy is on the brink of a pivotal moment. The Italian national team, led by coach Gennaro Gattuso, is poised to end a years-long drought and qualify for the World Cup. This journey is not just about sports, it's about restoring national pride, recapturing the magic that has been missing from the team, and embodying the values of passion, discipline, and creativity that define Italian football. The weight of history and expectation is on their shoulders as they prepare to face off against playoff opponents. These stories highlight not just the competitive spirit of sports, but also the deep emotional connection fans have with their teams and the broader societal impact of these games. Whether it's the NFL navigating free agency or Italy striving for World Cup qualification, each narrative reminds us of the power of sports to unite, inspire, and transcend borders and generations. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, in a shocking turn of events, the community has come together to support singer Rihanna after a disturbing incident. As we delve into the story, we're reminded of the need for empathy and understanding in our society, where individuals feel seen, heard, and supported. In other news, scientists have made a groundbreaking discovery, unearthing the oldest dog DNA to date, which suggests that dogs have been human companions for nearly 30,000 years. This revelation sheds new light on human history and the evolution of dogs, highlighting the special bond between humans and canines. Lastly, in the world of politics, conservative television personality Sean Hannity has had an unexpected meeting of minds with former Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich on his podcast, Hung Out with Sean Hannity. Their thought-provoking conversation explores the complexities of human nature, growth, and redemption, reminding us that even in the midst of differing opinions, there's always room for dialogue and understanding. These stories showcase the diversity and depth of human experience, from the darkest moments to the most uplifting discoveries. As we navigate the ever-changing world around us, it's essential to approach each story with empathy, an open mind, and a commitment to seeking truth. Join me on this journey of discovery as we explore the untold stories, unseen corners, and unspoken truths that shape our world. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here's Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. I've got the scoop on all the latest news and gossip from the entertainment industry. First up, we've got drama brewing between Michael Fassbender and his co-star. Apparently, they got into a heated argument on set, and now they're not speaking to each other. Oh, grow up! We've seen it all before, folks. Egos clash, personalities conflict, but at the end of the day, it's just another day in Hollywood. In more exciting news, I've got the inside scoop on the new Marvel movie, and let's just say Chris Hemsworth is looking dashing in his superhero suit. Who are you wearing, Chris? That suit is tailored to perfection. And if you're a fashion lover like me, you won't want to miss the Schiaparelli. fashion becomes art exhibition at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. It's a must-see for anyone who loves creativity, innovation, and a good dose of surrealism. With over 200 objects on display, including clothes, accessories, and jewelry, it's a true celebration of Elsa Schiaparelli's legacy. Finally, we've got some updates on the latest celebrity feuds and fashion trends. From Emma Stone's stunning red carpet looks to Daniel Roseberry's dramatic designs for Schiaparelli, there's something for everyone in this episode. So grab your coffee, sit back, and get ready for all the juicy gossip and news from the entertainment industry. Now for the latest in nature and environment. Here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we delved into the fascinating topic of evolution, discussing how certain species adapt and thrive in their environments. This was followed by a poignant report on the Pemex oil spill along Mexico's coast, which underscores the urgent need for robust environmental protections to safeguard our ecosystems. Additionally, we shared the inspiring story of David Henao Jimenez, a 9-year-old asylum seeker who captured hearts with his resilience and determination. Despite being detained in a processing center, David's passion for learning and spelling earned him a spot in New Mexico's state spelling bee, and his eventual release on humanitarian parole has sparked important conversations about the treatment of migrant children. These stories remind us of the intricate balance between human activities, environmental protection, and social responsibility. As we move forward, it's essential to consider the long-term effects of our actions and strive for a more sustainable coexistence with nature. We'll continue to follow these developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.